Conversations podcast, and that's our host,
Clarence Brown again.
Oh, that's right. Just making sure. All right.
So nice he had to say his name twice.
All right, it's me.
So today we have a topic that I wanted to bring to the gentlemen because I have a lot of lady friends that want to know this too, and that is, when is the right time to get married? How long do you have to wait?
Right.
And I want to hear the guys' point of view about this one because I think as women we have some varying opinions. I'll give mine, but I want to hear your opinion first. Clarence, how long should you be together before you make the next step to marriage?
Man, I don't know. That's a hard question, Joy. Because it depends on the relationship. Everybody's different, and people move at different rates of speed in their relationship too. And depends on the maturity level of the two people and where they at. So it's a lot of reasons, a lot of determining factors that's going to decide, how long y'all going to date before y'all decide to take that next step. Because I know, you got the older couples. That,
Define older first.
I ain't going to say, okay, well, I don't let me not get cussed out by my mama or something like that. But all I'm saying is, when you at a certain age, say 35, 40, something like that, you already know what time it is. You know what you want. So when you meet somebody, there's no need for you to sit there around and play. But a lot of times, that still puts you in a bad spot. Because then you be done rushed into something too fast just because you feel like, I'm ready. I don't know what you waiting on. Like, we ain't getting no younger.
Man, you scared to kick the bucket. You scared to die alone.
So now you done messed around and forget out everything that you needed to get clarified before y'all got married. And you just decide, okay, let's put a ring on each other and now we going to figure it out. And then next thing you know, he choking on you, cheating on you.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, but it can get like that. So
what's the time limit? So how long, what's
all right, look, I'm going to say like
the
this.
shortest even you should wait?
I'm going to tell you when it's too soon. It's too soon if you really don't know that person. Now, when I say really don't know that person, I ain't talking about what his favorite color is, what his favorite movie is, and what favorite ice cream he eat or whatever. But all I'm trying to say is, you need to ask the important questions. Okay, do you like kids? Do you love your mom? Do you like, how you treat a woman? Just certain things
I know where you're trying to go, but you can ask them questions because a bitch can say what you want to hear and be lying. I like kids and be like, fuck these kids. I'll never hit you unless you make me mad.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, what you got on that? Like, how you feel?
I feel like this right here. If you meet somebody and they financially stable, hell yeah, get married right now.
Oh my gosh.
You never know. You might look to give for it right in the mouth. You don't want to let that bitch get away. This might be it. Mm-hmm. But no, seriously. To me, if you meet somebody, right? I think you should date for at least a year.
Okay.
You need to date for a year. That way you get to learn the person without asking the question that you was trying to get at, because you're going to see those things.
True.
You're going to find out how him or her treats their parents, how much they into you. But you're going to learn the important thing, like, you make sure they got their own plate. Okay, they pay their bills on time. It's a possibility. If we get together, we're going to keep paying the bills on time.
That's right.
Oh, that motherfucker clean, so I guess we're going to have a clean house. Right. Okay. Oh, he take his nephews and nieces out. Oh, so he does like kids. He or she does like kids. So you want to take that time, I think, for a year just to get to know each other at what you were trying to get to.
No
That's
doubt,
what you're going to learn now.
Yeah.
After that year, I'm thinking you'll move in together. This is my idea. You would move in together because we need to stay together for a little while. So we can know if we're compatible in the house in one area now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you're going to get another 6 months to a year. So that's 2 years right there. At least by the end of the second year, if y'all done made it that far, you can say, you know what? I can marry this person.
I think that's fair.
I think that's fair.
I think that's fair.
Because it gives you time to experience some things together and go through some stuff.
Right, go through some things.
Yeah, exactly. Because
that first year, trial and error.
Right. Me personally, man, until we went through some stuff, that's what let me know who she was to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That let me know, okay, this is the woman I want to marry. I want to have around me for the rest of my life by some of the things that we went through together when I was on my lowest point. She looked out and she was there for me, holding me down. And so for a man, like I said in a lot of other videos, we remember that stuff. So when those things happen, when we went through time and tribulations and trials, that allowed me to say, okay, well, I know she's going to be there for the long haul, so I'm going, I'm going to take care of her.
I will say as a woman, on that, I do think that about 2 years is good. Now I'm going to tell you something. Because
some people are going to be like 2 years too long.
That's too long. It is a very long, it's a long time to be committed. That is a long time to be committed. But you do get to know that person. I think Marlon did make a point that, you just, once you're around that person, the first couple of months, that's like, honeymoon time. You know, everybody's game face is on.
Yeah, that's jackrabbit season. The first 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We don't care nothing about you.
But I will say, especially as a let's say a 22-year-old woman's viewpoint may be different versus a woman that's 32 years old as well, because of your experiences and things like that. I had been in a relationship. It was almost 4 years actually, but at the time I was trying to finish school. These things we were working toward together, so that that made that time a little bit longer. But now, the older I am, I'm like, okay, well, you know, maybe like I would still do like a year, 2 years,
right.
2 years, just for that reason.
Do you feel like the older you get, the shorter the time gets in your dating time or season before you decide?
I think it does, and I will say this about that. I think it does get shorter because you're more experienced and know more. You're pretty much clear about what you want, and so at that point, the person that wants to be with you, I think you have a responsibility to let that person kind of know where you stand.
Because you don't want to waste no time, and the main focus is we about to die.
And that, I mean, it's messed up, but honestly,
that's really what it is.
I mean, okay, that's I wouldn't want to say it like that.
No, it's the truth. Let's be real here.
Okay.
It's male translation. I'm here to let you know.
Okay, let's be real.
Once you get older, true enough, you done already say, you know what? I know what I want. I'm not settling. This is what I need. You already know that. And like in the same. Bitch, we ain't getting no younger.
That
basically means, in parentheses, bitch, we about to die. Is you ready, or do you want to die alone? Because I ain't trying to die alone. I need to get some insurance on somebody. I need to know I got some shit holding me down when I'm gone. Let's just stop faking the phone. Nobody want to die alone.
Okay, that's all right. That's fair. No one does want to die alone. But I will tell you this. I think that and I would say this, like, I think that sometimes people do make the mistake, and maybe they do wait too long because they're waiting for all these things to be just right. I don't think they're ever just right.
It's not. You got to take some of the blows as they come, you know. You got to stick and move.
And I'm going to tell you something that I just saw. It was a lady that posted on my Facebook. I had to bring this up because it was the best advice I had heard in a long time. She was talking about a young girl that just graduated, you know, all the graduates, everybody just graduated high school. And the advice she imparted on the girl was to that, go ahead and get your BA. But while you're in college, go ahead and get your missus too. And this is why. And her logic was this. The pool of men that you want, educated, have these things, these values that I want, that is not going to ever be as large as it is while you're in college going through those same things together. And that was like the most realist advice.
I agree with that.
That was the realest advice, because once you get to a certain phase in life, like past college or past high school, even if you don't want to go that route, then you're going to be around who you work with, some very minimum, like your circles get very small, and the opportunities, it's just numbers, as far as numbers go, it does get smaller.
Hey, I agree with that too. And you know what? Back to my first, comment I made about the 2 years. That's for two people who are, they have a good foundation for themselves. Two people that's, they stable. They, they get their shit together. Now it's gonna vary if two motherfuckers get together who ain't shit.
Hey.
Or it's gonna vary if one person got their shit together, the other don't.
That's
because
true.
now it's the trying times you got to go through, so that shit can go from 3 to 5, depending on how long somebody want to deal with that.
But okay, so how long is too long? When do you cut it off? When do you just say, okay, are we doing it 2 years, or what's the cutoff point?
If I had to keep it real, I'm gonna keep it real all the time. I ain't haven't been the best man my whole life.
Okay.
But hey, if I'm with you in about 6, 7 years, 8 years, and man, look, dog, bitch, we about to die. I could be getting to know somebody else. It's time to go.
That's true.
It's time to go. If you ain't get your stuff together, and I done gave you 6 long ones, and you ain't even thought about proposing to me, or you ain't even thought about I want to be his wife, or it's time for us to go on go.
So they got to be stable on the same page.
You want to
they
be
got to be
stable on the same
financially.
page.
If they have issues or whatever, they want to have those worked out.
Right.
But what if they don't have everything worked out? Like, what's the ratio of things you can accept and things you can't? Go. What's the ratio of things you can accept and things you can't before you decide to get married? Like, name some things that just are like deal breakers.
Me personally, man, like you just done dropped the bomb. Okay, a deal breaker for me, you can't be stank. As a woman, you can't be stank. That's a deal breaker for me. And we ain't gonna go a year, 2 years, 5, no.
Just being frowsy. I feel you. It just hit me, because if you stink and you make a young man like me use an old word like frowsy, I'm thinking, what the hell is frowsy?
I don't know about these ratios and proportions and all that.
What's a deal breaker? Yeah,
that's a deal breaker. Look, if you stink as a woman, don't come around me, man, because I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm like, look, man, you a little tank, you a little, you hard, man. For real.
All around my frowsy.
Oh man. Okay. Well.
And then too, like with the question you asked earlier, was as far as like how long. To me, I feel like I don't know. After 2 years, y'all need to decide something because I feel like 2 years give you at least a decent enough window for y'all to go through some things, experience some things, and then at the same time, if your mind in the right place, you're gonna be having asked the right questions. You're gonna be done, figure some stuff out about this person to let you know, okay, is this person somebody I can be with long term or not? Mm-hmm. I feel like 2 years. That's pretty much that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's the cutoff point.
Deal breaker.
All right, so deal breaker.
Deal breaker. If you don't have no drive, no ambition, if you don't have a need to want, like you just want something, you don't even got to know what it is. But if you can sit in front of me and be like, I know I want this, I want more than this, that's cool with me.
All right.
Because at least I know that your hustle gonna match mine.
Yeah,
you want something.
Now you done made mine.
Yeah, you want something. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in front of you like, babe, what's up? You like, I don't know, whatever you want. You lazy motherfucker. The fuck you mean you don't know?
Okay.
Well, I know you want to get married, but you don't want nothing out of life. Oh, I'm straight on that.
Exactly.
I'm straight on that. You gotta, I need you to have some work ethic. Don't be lazy. Want something. Just want something. You don't got to know what it is. Just want something.
Right.
So we got, all right, for me, I'd say the deal breaker has to be that you're not loyal. You're not loyal. Like I have somebody. If your moral compass is like, if 12 o'clock is the right thing to do, and you're at 11:30 all the time, I can't trust you. Like I can't deal with that. Like that loyalty is a big one because everything else will fall in place. Because we're gonna have good times and bad times, but if I know that we can get out of those things together, then it doesn't matter to me.
No.
Straight up.
I feel you.
No, okay. Now since y'all done came with all this good, I got. Damn man.
Hey, George, the nigga say, hell no, I got to phone a friend. I'm gonna use a lifeline on this shit. Hell no, do over.
Check it out. Look, straight up. No, on the real, for a woman that is a deal breaker for me, if she is not understandable. Okay, so what I mean by that, you got to be a woman that is at least able to listen at times. There's not a lot of women that have that ability sometimes. It's something simple that in a relationship, it's going to allow y'all to be able to communicate a lot better because men, we not all that great with communicating first off. But when we have a woman we feel we can talk to and they going to listen to what we got to say, then we going to speak up a lot more times than not. And that's going to, one, keep us from going outside the relationship and looking for something else because I can talk to you about what I'm feeling right now instead of taking it to some other side chick and telling her what I could have been telling you. Right. So if a woman is understanding and she's able to at least be able to listen to her man, at least hear his side and be able to, okay, I might not agree with it, but at least I understand where you're coming from. To me, I feel like that's one of the biggest things that a man needs in his relationship. So if you can't do that, then that's a deal breaker.
Wow, so here it is, ladies. Non-frowsy, listening, driven women. That's what's gonna get it done, and that's when you know it's time for marriage.
That's gonna get it done, damn it. And you got 3 years. We gonna round it off. We said 6 and 2, so we gonna put it in the middle. You got 3 years to get your shit together. Rings on fingers.
Exactly. Now y'all let
Rings
us know.
on fingers.
Like we always say, like, comment, share, hit that subscribe button, and let us know how y'all feel. What's the y'all timetable on getting married? If you feel like 2 years is too soon, 6 years is too late, it's too long. Yeah. Let us know, man. Joy, you know, I don't know how you feel, but I feel like I said 2 years is a maximum.
It's all about the loyalty too. So and I think honestly, in your heart, you just know when it's time. Yeah, you just know when it's time. So yeah. So hey, it's been a pleasure, guys. It's been a good conversation right here.
This was a fun one. I enjoyed it.
Good stuff.
I play a partner, comedian.
You know it, Marlon Maxwell.
Exactly. Your host Clarence Brown, our special guest here.
Joi Banks with an I. That's Joy.
You couldn't wait to say that. Anyway, man, y'all tune in next week, man. We appreciate y'all watching and taking the time out. We'll see y'all next time. Male Translation signing out.
Don't be frowsy.